Have you ever stood in an airport security line thinking everything in your carry-on was perfectly fine, only to suddenly hear a TSA officer call you over while your bag gets pulled aside? Your heart starts racing, people behind you sigh, and you wonder what in the world you did wrong, especially when you've traveled for years without problems, because in 2026, TSA quietly changed how they flag certain carry-on items, and most seniors have absolutely no idea it's happening. And what used to be allowed or ignored can now trigger extra screening in seconds. And that's exactly why today we're uncovering the 12 carry-on items TSA is now paying close attention to. Items that seem harmless, everyday things you probably pack without thinking twice, but behind the scenes are setting off alerts and security systems smarter than ever before. Because airports aren't just looking for dangerous objects anymore, they're analyzing patterns, materials, shapes, liquids, electronics, and even how items are packed together. And for many older travelers who grew up flying when rules were simpler, these changes feel sudden, confusing, and honestly, frustrating. Like when Margaret, a 68-year-old grandmother from Arizona, recently flew to visit her grandkids and brought along her favorite insulated water bottle. Empty, just like always, but TSA flagged it because the thick metal walls blocked the scanner's view, forcing a full bag search that made her miss her boarding call. And that's just one example of what's happening more and more in 2026. Because item number one now raising red flags is heavy insulated drink containers, especially metal ones, since the new scanners can't always see inside them clearly, even when empty. And while TSA used to just ask you to open it, now they often pull the whole bag for inspection, slowing you down. Next up are large power banks and portable chargers, something seniors love carrying for phones, tablets, hearing aid chargers, and medical devices. But in 2026, anything above certain watt levels or packed next to electronics gets flagged instantly because lithium. Battery risks have become a big concern after several overheating incidents worldwide. And then there's number 3, food items packed tightly together, especially homemade snacks like wrapped sandwiches, pastries, cheese blocks, and fruit bundles, because dense organic materials show up oddly on scanners and can resemble restricted substances. So even your lovingly packed lunch can cause trouble. Toiletry bags with travel-size liquids that technically follow the 311 rule but are stuffed so tightly together, they look like one large mass on scans, causing TSA to manually check each bottle one by one, something seniors often do to save space. Number 5 is medications packed without original labels. Now don't get me wrong, TSA allows medicine, but in 2026, unlabeled pill containers, weekly organizers, or loose pills often get flagged for additional screening, especially with the rise of counterfeit medication concerns, meaning what used to pass easily now can cause delays. Number 6 is thick books or stacks of magazines placed near electronics, because scanners sometimes can't distinguish dense paper from hidden items. So TSA may ask you to remove them entirely, which shocks travelers who love reading on flights. Number 7 is wrapped gifts. Yes, even if it's for your grandchild's birthday. Wrapped packages block scanner views and almost always lead to bag searches, something TSA has warned about quietly, but many seniors still do out of habit. Number 8 is powders over certain amounts, including protein powder, baby powder, makeup powders, and even some medical powders, which now must often be separated for screening in 2026. And many travelers don't realize this until their bag gets stopped. Number 9 is souvenir items like wooden carvings, metal figurines, or decorative glass pieces picked up on trips, because their unusual shapes confuse scanning systems, leading to inspections. Number 10 is multiple electronics stacked together, like a tablet sitting on top of a laptop next to a power bank, which TSA now prefers separated because combined density triggers alerts. Number 11 is bulky clothing packed tightly, especially jackets with lots of pockets, which scanners struggle to read clearly. And number 12 is anything with hidden compartments, even if it's just a clever travel bag design. Because in 2026, TSA is heavily focused on detecting concealed storage areas, making those once popular anti-theft bags more likely to be searched. And all of this is happening while security technology is becoming smarter, but also more sensitive, meaning it catches more things, but also slows travelers down when items aren't packed the way scanners expect. And for seniors especially, this can turn a smooth trip into a stressful experience, with long waits, confusion, and sometimes even missed flights. And what makes it worse is that TSA rarely announces these changes loudly. They update procedures quietly, expecting travelers to adapt, which most people don't realize until they're standing at the checkpoint watching an officer unzip their bag. And it feels embarrassing, frustrating, and unfair. But the truth is, it's not personal. It's just how modern airport security works now. Because they're not only looking for threats, but also trying to make scanning faster and more accurate. And when items block views or cluster together, the system automatically flags them, which is why something as simple as a water bottle or snack can cause a delay. And seniors who pack carefully and neatly often unknowingly pack in ways that actually make scanning harder, like grouping similar items together tightly, while TSA prefers items spaced out and separated. And there's also the factor of international security data being shared across airports worldwide, influencing what TSA focuses on in the US, meaning a battery incident overseas can suddenly make portable chargers a big focus here. And another reason seniors get flagged more often is because many prefer bringing physical items instead of digital ones, like printed boarding passes, paper books, physical medication, containers, and snacks, all of which add density to carry-on bags. And while none of this means you're doing anything wrong, it does mean you need to adjust how you pack in 2026, because airport travel isn't what it used to be. And those small habits built over decades now sometimes work against you. But here's the good news. You can absolutely avoid most of these issues once you know what TSA is focusing on. Simple changes like using clear plastic bottles, spacing out electronics, keeping medications labeled, avoiding thick metal containers, and unwrapping gifts until after security can save you loads of time and stress. And many seasoned travelers now pack with the scanner in mind, not just with convenience in mind, which makes a huge difference. And the goal isn't to scare you, it's to prepare you. Because traveling should be exciting, not stressful, especially in your golden years, when you deserve comfort and peace, not long security delays. And that's exactly why here at Golden Age Travel Tips, we focus on helping you travel smarter, smoother, and with confidence, even as rules quietly evolve. And if there's one thing to remember from today's video, it's that TSA isn't just checking what you bring, they're checking how you pack it. And by making a few small adjustments, you can move through security like a pro again. So my suggestions for you are simple but powerful. Switch to lightweight, transparent drink bottles instead of thick metal ones. Separate electronics into individual bins when possible. Keep medications in labeled containers or original packaging. Avoid packing dense food blocks in your carry-on. Space out liquids instead of cramming them together. Unwrap gifts before flying. Choose simpler bags without hidden compartments. And always stay updated on travel trends because airport security will keep evolving. And if you want more tips like these to make your trips easier, safer, and stress-free in 2026 and beyond, make sure to subscribe to Golden Age Travel Tips, where we break down everything in simple language just for you. Because smart travel is happy travel, and happy travel makes the golden years truly golden.